My name is Mahamood Noor, the chairman of Kenya Red Cross Mombasa branch. Mombasa Red Cross is one of the oldest branches, which actually started before the Kenya Red Cross, because Mombasa Red Cross was a branch of the British Red Cross. Our main purpose, we are an auxiliary to the government, both county and national governments. Our intention and our main vision is to alleviate human suffering by either directly supporting people who are in need or alleviating by doing certain things proactively so that we stop people from suffering. When the first cases were reported in the country in mid-March, Mombasa County was among the first counties to put together a group of private sector and government led by the governor of Mombasa County, His Excellency Ali Hassan Joho, and it was being co-chaired by the County Commissioner Gilbert Kitio. And one of the main partners within that group was the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, together with the Kenya Red Cross Society, brought together to raise around $7 million to give food to around 227,000 households who are deemed vulnerable during this time, and to support some of the health interventions. For example, the Tomb Treatment Center or Isolation Center. The Chamber took lead in mobilizing businesses around because they have a database of all businesses around. Once these businesses are mobilized, we emphasize the importance of safety. We adhere to certain protocols that have been laid down by government. But also this come at a cost. And I think that's where umbrella bodies like the Chamber of Commerce can come in. For Kenya Red Cross, we were managing the whole process, was within the Kenya Ferry. Because in the whole country, the only place where we were having almost 300,000 concentrated on a daily basis is actually the Kenya Ferry. Together with the Chamber, we started the first exercise of putting 100 taps on both sides of the ferry. Together with Mombasa County, these taps needed water. So initially we were bringing in bowsers, and eventually we sank boreholes on both sides. Through the Chamber, we got support from other players, including Pwani Oil and other businesses, to bring in the necessary. I remember even the Kenya Maritime Authority, they brought in soap, liquid soap that people were using while going through. Through the partnership of Kenya Red Cross, the Chamber of Commerce, Hassan Joho Foundation, and Suleiman Shabal Foundation, we brought in the first sanitization booth, I think, in the country that was installed at the ferry. So through this partnership, we were able, I believe, in my own opinion, we reduced the infection rate because every person who was passing through there was either washing their hands or being sanitized as they go across the booth. The curfew limited a lot of people from doing small businesses, especially small businesses, whether it is Juakali, whether it is Mama Mboga, the small joints where you go buy your chapati and madondo. So all these ones were affected. Businesses, they can no longer support their employees, they can no longer support themselves, they can no longer do the normal business. And if you look at the way businesses operate, it is a ripple effect. As we speak now, there is no cash flow because whatever savings that people had, probably they used it the first 3-4 months, and now they have no money. Now, even as the government is opening up the economy, they do not have the capital to restart their businesses. We've worked with the Chamber is trying to get facilitators to go and sensitize businesses and individuals on how to safely open the businesses. We actually had officers on the ground who will go and do sensitization. For example, here at Fort Jesus, where we are, the National Museums, we supported them by doing workshops to train their employees on the COVID rules, the regulations, the guidelines that have been set by the Ministry of Health. Different interventions that we did, including providing care packs to over 130,000 families. The interventions at the ferry, the interventions for sensitization all over Mombasa County, the donation of sanitizers and washing booths for different places, hand washing for the different public spaces. We set up a call center, so people were able to call certain numbers. We even set up a bot. A bot is somebody can go communicate on WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, but they get instant replies. So we tried as much as possible to use technology so that we reduce the contact between the citizens and the people who are providing these services. WhatsApp was very effective. We have a very strong team that was creating very nice, well done posters with certain information that have been approved by WHO and the Ministry of Health. So we were sharing this to many groups because a lot of Kenyans are on WhatsApp. So WhatsApp is one of the effective ways. We used to have, and we are continuing to have talk shows on FM stations, because FM stations are also very popular with the people around Mombasa and the metropolitan. So, and we will continue doing the same virtually. And also the Zoom calls came in handy. A lot of people now adopted technology. And apart from WhatsApp, we also are using the USSD, because with the USSD, even if you have a kabambe or a mulikamuizi, you will be able to enter a certain code and you get whatever information. For the first time, we have working groups between private sector and government. If citizens are to benefit, we need to enhance and continue these collaborations and probably put in structures so that they become permanent, rather than us setting them up when there is a calamity and then we disappear, we no longer talk to each other. And we saw when we are working together, we were more effective and services were delivered to Mwananchi more.